I'd like to welcome back to the show Carly Smith, and today we're talking about gut health. It's a new year, a new you. Everybody's trying to get back on track when it comes to being healthy, and really, it starts with your diet. It's so important. And I remember last time you were on, you gave us an overview of gut health, but if you can, it's been a couple weeks, can you just give us another overview of gut health and why it's important to really pay attention to what's going on?
You bet, yeah. So, talking about New Year and supporting your health, the best place to start is the gut. So this is where nearly your entire immune system is located. So it's really important to be making sure that you're supporting the gut in absolutely everything that you're doing. So these are a few different ways that you can kind of incorporate gut health into your routine. First way is through bone broth. I'm a huge fan of bone broth. So especially after the holidays, this really helps to kind of ease that bloating and digestive discomfort, but also helps to support just your metabolism, just all sorts of great qualities in bone broth. But you can sip on it as is, or blended soups, one of my favorite places to put it, but you can also put it in smoothies. So if you use just like a very basic chicken broth, that's a great place to kind of hide bone broth and then put all your nutrients in there.
And when we talk about bone broth, so what's exactly in it that's helping us out, and then what are some of the benefits? Like, what's the takeaway? So let's just say if you're starting to do this on a daily basis, how should you feel?
You bet. So you're really extracting all of those nutrients from the bones. The cartilage, the collagen, the connective tissue, all those proteins are really helpful in building the gut lining or maintaining that integrity of the gut lining. So you might have heard the term leaky gut before. This is one of the best things that you can do to help that.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, and again, I know a lot of people right now, they're trying to hit the gym or do whatever they can on the physical side, but again, it all starts here with the proper nutrition, making sure you're doing the right things. And for a lot of us, even myself, you have to reset, because over the holidays we kind of get a little bit lazy and we tend to eat more than we should.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why broth is such a great place to reset, because it really does kind of ease that digestive discomfort and bloating, especially after the holidays. You can, like I said, you sip on it as is, or blended soups are excellent to put in bone broth. They're pre-digested, as I like to say. So cooked and blended together, much easier for the gut to digest.
It makes a lot of sense. Okay, and what else do you recommend?
Okay, so moving on, next thing you want to start to incorporate is fiber. Now, fiber helps to feed the beneficial bacteria in the gut. Most of our diets are severely lacking in fiber, so fiber is one of the best things to start adding into your diet. This is my cinnamon roll granola recipe. It's just so tasty, very simple to make. I basically just blended together some dates, maple syrup, and a little bit of nuts. And so basically what I say is that's kind of like the ooey gooey delicious part of the cinnamon roll right there. And then you just add in some oats to that and then mix this together, line it out on a baking sheet, and then bake it, and you're pretty much good to go. Very simple recipe, but super tasty. It's great for breakfast or, kind of like a snack. It travels really well too. So this, highly recommend this diet. And oats are an awesome source of fiber too.
Yeah, and then when you talk about fiber, so the benefit to it, as well as, your digestive system and making sure that you're more regular.
Yes.
But the other thing is it helps to fill you up.
Absolutely, yes. This keeps you full for longer periods of time, gives you great energy, and then again, it's really what helps feed that good bacteria in the gut. So when we talk about good bacteria, this is kind of what I want to speak about next, is that those are your probiotics. So you probably have heard the term probiotic before,
yes.
Probiotic supplement, and that really helps to kind of populate the gut with that beneficial bacteria. So you can take a probiotic, but then it's equally as important to make sure that you're getting those nutrients that feed the beneficial bacteria, like fiber as well. So this is from a company called ZenWise, and they make a really great probiotic supplement. They also make a really great digestive enzyme. So you might think about incorporating digestive enzymes in the new year. That also really helps break down your food a little bit better. So most of us have too little stomach acid as compared to too much. And actually, digestive enzymes start decreasing at the age of 20.
Wow.
So yeah, so it can be really helpful to supplement with that. This company, ZenWise, makes a great comprehensive enzyme that helps break down fats, proteins, and carbs. So again, if you're struggling with that bloating and kind of discomfort, especially after the holidays, you might think about incorporating that.
And these are all very easy and simple things to do, not just for yourself, but for your whole family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then one more thing too, sorry I'm losing my voice here, Lyme disease. That's something that you battled, you talked about it before, but that's how you got into this.
Absolutely, yes. So I, went the whole antibiotics route initially for dealing with Lyme, and then felt like they were kind of doing more harm than good. So I started learning more about gut health, and that this is where nearly the entire immune system is. So I thought, well, if I kind of heal my gut and boost my immune system, maybe I can suppress the disease, and that's exactly what happened. And I just, became so inspired and empowered that I started Fairy Gut Mother to help spread the message to others.
And a if people want to learn more about you and get some of these recipes and other just neat, really tricks to help you out, what's the best route? How can I do that?
So my website's just fairygutmother.com and social media @fairygutmother.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.